Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a highly empowering topic for digital creators. I mean, if you've poured your heart and soul into a web series and you found yourself wondering, hey, how do I actually build a living from this? Well, you're in the right place. We are exploring exactly how independent creators turn their content into a reliable, ongoing income stream through smart OTT revenue sharing.
Section 1. Monetizing your web series. So here's the thing. You've already done the incredibly hard work, right? You've written the scripts, cast the actors, framed the perfect shots, and spent who knows how many late-night hours in the editing room. But a finished show sitting on a hard drive doesn't exactly pay the bills. So how do you turn your web series into consistent income? You definitely don't just want a one-off payment. You want a system that continuously rewards your creativity, month after month, as entirely new audiences discover your work.
The answer? Smart OTT revenue sharing. Now, OTT, or over-the-top media, which simply refers to streaming services delivered directly over the internet, has completely revolutionized how audiences consume content. But more importantly for us, it's revolutionized how creators get paid. By engaging in smart revenue sharing on these streaming platforms, you're essentially setting up the ultimate framework to monetize your creativity, all without surrendering the ownership of your hard work. It is an absolute game changer.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 2. The revenue sharing flow.
Understanding the mechanics of how the money actually moves from a viewer's pocket to your bank account is absolutely essential. The flow is incredibly logical, and here's why it matters so much. Step 1. You create the web series. Step 2. Your series is distributed and goes live on an OTT platform. Step 3 is audience consumption. This is where your engagement officially transforms into currency. Step 4. The OTT platform generates revenue from those active views. And then we hit Step 5, which is the critical pivot, revenue sharing. The platform splits that generated money with you based on your agreement. And finally, Step 6, you earn consistently on a rolling basis. You're basically building an automated pipeline that turns your past creative effort into ongoing financial reward.
Let's move to and see how this builds in Section 3, 4 common revenue sources.
You might be asking yourself, where exactly does the platform get that money in the first place? Well, the first and probably most recognizable source is subscription revenue. Think of this as the reliable, recurring income that comes from a dedicated audience paying a monthly or annual fee to access the platform's entire library. When those paying subscribers spend their time watching your specific web series, a portion of that overall subscription pool gets allocated directly to you. The big takeaway here is stability. As the platform's subscriber base grows, your potential recurring income scales right alongside it. The second source is ad-based revenue. This is great because it removes the paywall friction entirely, allowing casual viewers to discover your work for free while you still monetize their attention. Earnings here are generated from in-video ads, like those pre-rolls before the video starts or mid-rolls during a cliffhanger, as well as display advertisements around the player. Essentially, advertisers pay the platform for those eyeballs, and the platform shares that ad revenue with you based on your viewership volume. Next up, we have transactional revenue. Now, this model is incredibly direct. An audience member pays specifically to unlock, rent, or purchase your exact piece of content. Think along the lines of a pay-per-view premiere or buying a complete single season. Strategically, this revenue stream really relies on your own direct marketing to drive a targeted sale. But, and this is a big but, the margins per viewer can be significantly higher than other models since it completely bypasses a pooled system. It's just a direct transaction for your art.
Finally, there's licensing and syndication. This is where you start looking way beyond the immediate, day-to-day views on a single app. This revenue is generated from broader deals. We're talking selling regional rights, international rights, or even traditional TV broadcast rights for your series. It represents a massive shift from those incremental daily earnings to major, lump sum funding that can take your monetization to a completely global level.
So the crucial point is, Section 4, what affects your earnings?
While these revenue streams totally exist, they don't automatically guarantee instant success overnight. Your ultimate share of the pie is governed by 5 very realistic variables. First, audience size and retention. Are people actually watching? And more importantly, are they staying glued to the screen all the way to the end credits? Second is your content's quality and uniqueness. Third, genre demand. Let's face it, trending genres simply have more built-in momentum. Fourth is your own marketing and discoverability effort, how well you cut through the digital noise. And fifth, territory and exclusivity. Granting a platform exclusive streaming rights in a high-value region isn't just a basic business deal. It can act as a massive multiplier for your overall revenue share.
Section 5, the Shortfundly advantage. To actually make all of this work, you need a marketplace that facilitates this exact ecosystem and does it fairly. The Shortfundly OTT marketplace serves as a prime example.
And this brilliantly illustrates how these mechanics can be housed under one roof, effectively bridging the gap between creating your story on the left and actually generating real-world success through transparent distribution on the right.
Choosing a creator-friendly partner unlocks some really specific, powerful advantages. With an ecosystem like this, you get access to over 150 OTT platforms worldwide. That is instant, massive global reach. It relies on a transparent revenue sharing model with fair deals and, very importantly, timely payments. Plus, it provides end-to-end support. That means you have a partner who is actively helping you maximize your content's footprint, rather than just tossing your series into the digital void and crossing their fingers.
It really boils down to this core philosophy: create, distribute, earn. You've already achieved the hardest part, right? You created something amazing. Now, with the right partner, your web series can expand its reach. And when it finds the world through a smart, transparent system, well, it naturally yields better earnings for you.
So I want to leave you with this final empowering question. Are you ready to monetize your web series and make it happen? The systems are totally in place, the revenue streams are well-defined, and platforms like Shortfundly are quite literally designed to partner with you. The audience is absolutely out there waiting to binge your work. It's time to take that leap into OTT distribution and finally build a living from your creativity. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I absolutely cannot wait to see your success stories unfold out there on the screens.